Thank you very much, Honorable. My name is Lamin Bojang, a student from the School of Education and also the current chairperson of the University of the Gambia Students Union Electoral Commission.
What is your experience as far as today's convention is concerned?
Yeah, convention, like we all know, is a democratic process. When we talk about student leadership here, we're talking about representation here. We're talking about people who can represent us, take care of our affairs as students or our welfare as students. So here, what I can tell you is, as to the importance of this convention, is that it is a way or a chance for the students to listen to the policies of these candidates so that they can make informed decisions. Because this is the only platform or the best avenue that they have to listen to the students, candidates, so that they can make informed decisions as to who to vote for in regards to the policies that they have presented today after them.
As a chairman, what is your message to the student?
Yeah, one thing that I have to share with the rest of the students is, I want my fellow students, I'm a chairman though, but I'm also a student of the University of the Gambia. So the message that I have for them is, let them come out and vote. Because voting is your fundamental right. Do you understand? Every individual has the right to vote and be voted for. So elections is tomorrow is going to be the election. You don't have to sit at home while election is going on. We have about 700 students in the School of Education. But sometimes in the previous years, when you look at the voter turnout, sometimes you have less than 500 students who come out to vote. So my message to them is to come out and vote. Come and exercise your voting right. That's the only thing that you can do. Do you understand? So I think that is in fact, the basic of the message that I have for them. Let them come out and vote tomorrow. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
My name is Kumati.
From which country?
From Germany.
Okay. Why do you come to the Gambia?
I'm working as a primary school teacher, and we're working here in Rikama at a school and visiting there, and so now I'm staying here.
Yes. You've witnessed the UTG convention today. Can you tell us what you like about the convention?
I think it was very interesting to see, like in Germany we don't have it like this, so it was very surprisingly. I don't really know what it was about, but it was crazy, like how they cheer for each other and the atmosphere and the surrounding was very nice. Yeah, it was great.
Finally, your final message to the viewers.
Thank you for having us here, and I really enjoyed this day.
Hello, I'm Lea. I'm from Germany, and normally I study in the University of Münster. Yes.
Why do you visit the Gambia?
I visited the Gambia because I was part of a school project in teaching in a primary school here in Gambia.
Yes. So you've witnessed the convention today.
Yes.
Can you tell us what is your own impression about the convention?
Yes. I found it very impressive how the tension was high. I did not expect that, but it was very fun to watch and very interesting. And I found it very impressive how passionate the students and the candidates were about their own needs and their own future here in this university.
Final message to the viewers.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for everyone here being so friendly and interactive with me, and I would love to visit you again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yes, I'm Marie from Germany. Yes.
Why do you come to the Gambia?
I was here 3 years ago in 2024 because I was doing an internship in the EC Eichenoa in Kitty, and now I'm coming back for the third time because I really like it here. I like the people, I like the place, I like the children, and it's so nice to be back and to see everyone back. That's why I'm here.
Yes, you've attended the convention today.
Yes.
What is your impression?
I feel like it's so nice that everyone in this room is so passionate for like the students. They really want to have an impact. They want to, change the circumstances. They want to improve, and you really feel the vibe that they are so passionate about what they want for the students and that they are here for each other. And I feel like, it was something I've never experienced before. So it was really nice.
Final message, maybe your final message to the viewers.
That I really like the University of Gambia, but also the Gambia in general, and that I really like how friendly and open everyone is here and how welcome you feel when you come here. So thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And my name is Finya.
Okay.
From Germany.
In Germany.
Yes.
Can you tell us why you come to the Gambia?
I first came here last year. I did an internship at the ECI Chenor school. And this year I came back to visit friends and see the school and the students again.
Yes. You've witnessed the UTG convention today.
Yes.
Can you tell us what is your own impression?
So it was very nice to experience the atmosphere because everybody was so energetic and passionate about the discussions, and it was really nice to see because I have never experienced something like that in Germany. So it was really cool to be a part of it and observe the convention. Yeah.
Your final message to the viewers?
So it was very nice having us here at the University of the Gambia. Everybody was so welcoming in university and also in the school we were working, and in the Gambia in general. So I'm very thankful for being here.
Welcome.
Good evening or good afternoon, viewers. I am Yunus Ambai, former senator of the University of the Gambia Students Union, presently a graduate assistant in the School of Education, specializing in research methods and measurement and evaluation. It's a pleasure to have you around, and this is another moment with Fine TVD Gambia. Thank you very much.
Mr. Ambai, we've seen you also witness this convention. Can you tell us what is your own impression on this day?
Yeah, as the convention unfolds, I could see a wonderful atmosphere that continues to manifest itself throughout, and it is a very, very sporadic support coming from the team Renaissance. For the first time, I've seen Renaissance in many years or few years doing extremely very well in terms of campaign. They are shouting throughout with the visuals, and I've also seen SSC candidates giving their policies very soundly, and I can tell you for free that this election is going to be a very different one as far as the convention is concerned today. Yes.
How will you compare this year's convention to that of last year?
Last year's convention was more, agitated and animated than this year's convention. Last year's convention, you cannot know which side was on top of the other, but this one, if you enter the hall, you can easily deduce and know actually which camp is having a larger support in terms of numbers. And politics is not about policy based. Politics is a numbers game. Whoever have the highest numbers is potentially going to rule. And in this context, we have the team Renaissance having a large number of supporters in the hall, and that is something that is surprising. I am also seeing SSC bringing candidates, candidates who have the experience, candidates who have the character, candidates who have the institutional memory and understanding of the Education Students Association, their problems, their situation, their prospects, and analyzing what should be done. And I have seen those candidates from a Renaissance as well. However, with these few candidates I have seen in SSC, I believe if they are given the opportunity, they can handle. Likewise, in Renaissance, there are individual candidates in Renaissance who are extremely wonderful, who have known the problems of the students of EDUSA. I can give you a context like Ibrahim Seka. Ibrahim Seka is somebody who had worked tirelessly, worked very hard in the School of Education. He knows every problem of every EDUSAN in this school. I may not be able to vote today, I may not be able to vote tomorrow, but this is something that I have recommended, and I can recommend him for any undertaking. Likewise, the likes of Kumbaba, who also work very well. Kumbaba is a very strong woman. She's an iron lady. She is also part of the strongest candidates in team SSC, and she is somebody that can be relied on, somebody who can actually bring changes to the School of Education. We have other candidates who are not well known, but they can be dark horses. As I said, they can surprise people anytime soon. And I am sure also if they are given the platform, they will easily go on further to bring changes for the School of Education. One thing is very clear is last year election was really done. Everybody was appreciative, but to me, I did not appreciate how the council went on to manage the students of EDUSA. People are not proud of the council. People are not proud of what they have done so far. We think this council coming will bring major changes in the School of Education. When you talk of School of Education, unity is one of our biggest strengths. And last year, there was what we call a problem of unifying the different camps in the School of Education. We have experienced such in the nationwide tours in different activities organized by the School of Education, which is not overwhelming, which is not actually enticing me as a former student of this great school. I believe politics is not a religious belief. Politics is not a family matter. The moment you are done with campaigning, with voting, go and work, represent the people, deliver on your policies, your campaign policies, your manifestos. Make sure you deliver up to expectations. That is what is expected of everybody who stand in front of a podium and say you want people to vote for you. You must be proved beyond reasonable doubt that you can handle the issues of people in that various community that you are serving. Yes.
As a former student leader, what message do you have for the students' body as far as this year's election is concerned?
Yes, my message is very simple. As former vice president of this Education Students Association, I believe, and also former vice president of the University of the Gambia Students Union, as well as senator, I have the experience. I have seen a lot, and I have done a lot in this university. What I know, this leadership can help you to connect with people. Your network is your network. The ability to connect with people will give you an edge over your colleagues in terms of job placement, in terms of opportunities of experience and interactions. So you need to be somebody who utilizes this position, not for your own personal gain, but for the gains of everybody available. You need to serve the interests of everybody without fear or favor, negligence or complacency. And the position is not a learning point. It is a point where you serve. It's a service-based point, not a point where you are going to learn on the job, but to do the job. You are not here to be tested. Individuals who are coming to serve in the School of Education must not be on trial and error basis. There must be individuals who have been tried, tested and attested and ready to impact the life and livelihood of students in this university. The university community is a community that every part of this country is looking up to. It is the highest institution of learning. And we are in the School of Education. We are among the biggest schools in this university. You should prove to people, you should prove beyond reasonable doubt that you as a classroom teacher or an educationist, you are also a good leader. And you will replicate this wherever you are. This is what is expected of everybody. And I believe we will go in a long way to achieve higher heights if every student leader put the interests of students above his own personal interest. Politics of student unionism is not about self-aggrandizement. It's all about political patronage. It's all about political propaganda. It's all about achieving policies that are smart in nature. Smart, I mean, they should be specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. All your policies must reflect the interests of the people, the hopes and aspirations of these various students in this university community. It is also a point where you can connect and disconnect. You can connect with good people, you can disconnect bad attitudes. You can connect with people and then become somebody who will be very useful for this country. The Gambia needs people who are well educated and as well as serve in various leadership positions as far as their university education is concerned. Yes.
Thank you so much.
You are welcome.
Thank you, Fine TV. Thank you, proprietor, Mr. Kekuta. You have been an incredible person, the greatest partner of EDUSA. Thank you, your management, your team, and everybody. We are grateful. I am Alasan Jai. So the president of the 15th Executive Council of EDUSA. A prolific writer as well. An emerging leader who have not only served as the president of the 15th Executive Council, but also previously served as the Education and Research Minister of the 14th Executive Council. So I have been into student leadership from the first day I entered the University of the Gambia. That's from my first semester down to my final semester right this year. Thank you.
Mr. President, you've witnessed this year's convention. What is your own assessment?
I have to be an analyst this evening. Yes, overall it's impressive. It's perfect because there is one thing that matters about life, and that is the courage to go in for what you want, what you desire, what you want to achieve. Once you possess that courage and you show up in public, you are an incredible individual. So that is why I said the convention was indeed a remarkable one. And of course, whosoever step forward boldly to face his colleagues, both students, lecturers, strangers from outside, and whosoever have attended this Congress, is a testament that such individuals have possessed the required qualifications and the courage I have, as I have mentioned earlier, to boldly come and say, yes, this is me and this is what I want, and I want to achieve it.
Therefore, I seek your support and I seek your blessing in this struggle. So it is commendable, and every participant is definitely appreciated. Thank you.
Mr. President, you're about to leave office in a few months' time. You'll be doing your handing over. What message will you leave for the students?
Yes, the message could be very clear that students' politics is very complex. It's difficult to navigate, but there is one thing that stands out: his demands, quality, his competence, and of course, his strong social network backed by a proven track record that our students can have the trust to entrust their affairs in you. There is one thing that lines up, and that is the distraction. But then we are bound to face the distractions because it is understood that it is always the little few, a small disgruntled organization that comes up with such distractions. And as a student representative, you navigate them through, because that little few has never given you their support before you came to office, and they will never give you their support because they perhaps desire that it becomes somebody else. So there is always that disgruntled few that will go against what you do, your policies, your outcomes, your successes, and whatsoever. But that doesn't mean one need to retract, one need to be distracted, one need to be discouraged, and one need to run away from the hurdles of struggles. And then it is the tougher it becomes, the easier the glory, the easier the success, and the best it becomes in your life story, because it is always shaping, guiding, and advancing your own courage to pursue, to struggle, and to strive for more glory and success. So that is the message EDUSANs need to know. And of course, as I would leave office very soon, I will wish them the greatest glory, the greatest success, and whatsoever good that they desire, that would be for the general interest of EDUSANs. And to make my last statement, finally, is that it is important sometimes, even if you have divergent views, divergent ideologies, but one thing should remain: that's the truth, and that is comment, recommend, recognize the goods that your opponents has produced, particularly the general good, and which is always the priority, and then the biggest and greatest achievements of my council as the president of the 15th Executive Council. Thank you so very much, Fine TV. May God continue to bless you, and we hope to continue partnering with you. Glory be to all of us. Glory be to your TV, and I hope God will guide us through into greater prosperity. Thank you, sir.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Abdullah Waiba, the EC Chairman 2025-2026 EDUSA Students Association. I'm a geography major, third year. Yeah, minor in political science too.
As the easy chair of EDUSA, what is your own assessment on today's convention?
Today's convention, honestly, is one of the best conventions I've ever witnessed at the University of the Gambia, especially at the EDUSA platforms. So it went well. Candidates came up with their policies, they debated, and I hope the electors will now listen and make the right choice come tomorrow.
Yes, you talk about tomorrow. What are we expecting tomorrow?
We are expecting a high voter turnout from electors to come and vote for their preferred candidates. Yeah, that is the expectation tomorrow.
What time will they start voting?
The voting will start at 8 o'clock and it will end at 5 o'clock. Yeah, we have 3 polling stations, 2 in Faraba and 1 in Bikama Gambia College. Yes.
Finally, what message are you going to send to the electorate as regards tomorrow's election?
My message is simple: We are all EDUSans. Come in peace. Come and vote for our candidates. Vote for competence, and that is what will make EDUSA prevail. Yeah.
Now we are here with the main man, the IPRO of the 15th Executive Council. So Maria, welcome once again. We've done a lot when it comes to this policy debate, and now we are so grateful to you. Can you please say something about today's convention?
Yeah, thank you, CEO Fine TV, and then I'm very happy today. The convention went really well, and then the expectations was manifested at the policy debate. As you all are aware, students, the candidates, the aspiring candidates, they all come to the Fine TV to sell their policies and program, and then you have seen exactly the same thing that's manifest at the convention. And in fact, it was the Fine TV policy debate that was used as a platform to train them. And then we have seen it's completely different from the other convention, from the 14, 13, 12, and the likes. Even our own, these people, they have did a great job. And then the EDUSans come out in their large numbers and then support them.
What message are you going to give to students as far as tomorrow's election is concerned?
Yeah, election is all about number. And then if you want to sell out your policies and your program, you must back by the number. So what I would say to the EDUSan is to come out and vote. If you stay in the house and then you say, okay, so and so candidate is going to win, and then you don't turn out, at the end of the day, it may not go according to the way you plan it. So come out and you select the right candidates. The better candidates is going to have the better council. So, but if you decided that tomorrow I don't have a class, so I will not bother myself to go and vote for a candidate so and so, no, that's not good. So, but the easy make it life very, very easy. If you don't have class tomorrow at Faraba, you can go to Brikama. It's very near wherever you are. You can go there and vote and go home. So in Faraba also, we're going to have 2 polling stations so that you can vote and also go and attend your classes at the same time. So there will be no distraction. So all what I'm going to say is that let's all come out, support the right candidates and vote. We all had their policies. We all see their programs. So now what is left is the EDUSans to decide who is going to be their next council in the 16th Executive Council. So, but I have to take this opportunity and thank the CEO of Fine TV. We the EDUSans, we don't have anything to pay you, but we are going to pray for whatever you intend for the Fine TV and yourself, your family, and then may God grant you that. So that's what we can do, especially the IPRO ministry. We are really grateful. We're really, really grateful for the support. And then they came here, for themselves. Nobody invited them. They came here, and then we don't pay them. We don't give them anything. And then they came to support us. So on that note, I would like all the EDUSans to go and subscribe and then like and follow Fine TV so that they will continue covering the educational program and other university programs, not only School of Education, but the entire University of the Gambia.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everybody. My name is Hatab Koli, alias King Koli. I am currently or almost the outgoing Finance Minister of Education Students Association. So thank you.
Yes. What is your assessment on today's convention?
Alhamdulillah, it is obviously outcome was remarkable. Then and then also the candidates have shown discipline. They have shown ethical, and then the people also have shown commitment to the school that they are, and then also the debate was also professional, and it shows maturity among themselves, and also it serves a very good image to the school. So obviously I will rate it at 100%. Thank you.
Finally, your final message.
Yes, tomorrow is the day for the election. Let every EDUSan sacrifice your time and then come and then vote. It's your right and responsibilities to vote in for leaders who will serve you in a 11th month. So in a situation whereby you have never voted for, you have no right in order to give a complaint in situation where matters arise. So in one to be able to serve or to be able to complain, one must exercise your right, duties, and then your responsibilities. So I urge every EDUSan to come out in numbers and then vote for your competent candidate. And also after elections, let us come back and then we unite again and then work towards the achievements and then towards the success of the school and sending the name of the school higher. Thank you very much.
My name is Ajifatu Jallo and I'm representing Camp Team Renaissance. Today I came here to solicit my support for my camp and to also motivate them, because it's not easy to take leadership positions, and especially where there is competition. One needs to have that moral support, that person who is to come and give you that courage, that zeal to tell you that you know what, you can do this. And I like my team Royal Sons. I've seen that all of them are very competent and they can handle the affairs of EDUSA, because it's not something that is new. Team Royal Sons have shown and they have proven to EDUSANs that anytime they are trusted, they always deliver to the best of their ability. And it is in the track records, and I don't need to even go back to it. Every EDUSAN who is not new and has been in the school knows that Team Royal Sons has always been the best team whenever they are elected in office. And today, reflecting back on the convention and everything that happened, my candidates have shown that they are capable of running the affairs of School of Education. They have read their policies, they have made their agreements, and now it is left to the students, that is the EDUSANs, to make the right decision. And I'm sure the EDUSANs are going to make the right decision by voting in Team Royal Sons. Thank you.
My name is Dominic Sanyang, the Assistant IPRO of the EDUSA EC 2025. Yeah.
Okay, can you tell us your own assessment on today's convention?
Well, the convention was a very educative one. We have seen the candidates with their manifestos, and we have seen the people also cheer. So that shows that people are understanding what they are saying, and I think for that they will decide what they will do tomorrow, because we all know tomorrow morning is the election, the whole day tomorrow, Tuesday. So I guess they will make the better decisions. Yeah.
Finally, final message to the viewers.
Yes, for the viewers, thank you for following this program, because it's a very beneficiary program as far as the university is concerned. This is where we show what the university is doing, what the people are involved in. So it's really important for the viewers to keep following and viewing these programs. It is important. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yes.